Crimson Vanel, at your service, I guess.
Welcome to the Paladins fan champion reveal for Crimson, the DuVair Collector. Crimson is a support champion based around using her blood resource. At base, Crimson has a maximum of 2,000 blood, and passively restores 100 blood per second once the battle begins. Crimson will always spawn with at least 500 blood, but will retain the amount she had upon death if it is above 500.
Lead for me!
Crimson's primary fire is her Crystal Lock Extorter. This hit scan weapon deals 130 damage every 0.2 seconds, is effective up to medium range, and restores 100 blood on hit. Crimson's weapon and armor loadout cards are Enforcer, gain 75 maximum health per tier. Coffers, gain 200 maximum blood per tier. Legacy, gain 2 ammo per tier. Tithe, eliminations restore 80 blood per tier.
Don't waste it!
Crimson's alternate fire is Medicate. Crimson uses 400 blood to apply a heal over time effect to an ally, restoring 600 health over 1 second. This ability has no cooldown and can be active on as many allies as possible. However, you cannot reapply Medicate until the effect ends, and all blood restoration is reduced by 50% while Medicate is active. Crimson's Medicate loadout cards are O-Negative, restore 40 health per tier per second while Medicate is active. Blood Transfer, activating Medicate restores 1 ammo per tier with a 2-second internal cooldown. By Your Side, activating Medicate increases your and your target's movement speed by 5% per tier for 1 second, with a 2-second internal cooldown. Unbroken Oath, restore 5% more blood per tier while Medicate is active.
Take it! Take it!
Crimson's first ability is Feast. Crimson uses 200 blood per target to enhance herself and nearby allies. Everyone will gain 30% lifesteal, and 20% of the damage dealt by allies is restored as blood. The effect lasts 4 seconds, and Feast has a 14-second cooldown. Crimson's Feast loadout cards are Go Above. Feast restores 80 health per tier to allies upon activation. Go Beyond. Feast restores 100 health per tier to you upon activation. Psychopath. Kills reduce the cooldown of Feast by 14% per tier. Cup Runneth Over. Activating Feast restores 1 ammo per tier.
This is mine!
Crimson's second ability is Overdose. Crimson uses 300 blood per second to increase her movement speed by 50%. You may still fire while the ability is active. However, you cannot activate other abilities, and cannot restore blood in any way. Crimson's Overdose loadout cards are Resolute. Running out of blood while Overdose is active causes it to not consume blood for 2 seconds, with a 35-second internal cooldown, reduced by 5 seconds for every tier after the first. Bloodhound. Increase Overdose speed by 6% per tier for 2 seconds after activation, with a 10-second internal cooldown. Memories. Increase your reload speed by 8% per tier while Overdose is active. Scarred. Restore 30 health per tier per second while Overdose is active.
The blood is the life!
Crimson's ultimate ability is Exsanguinate. Crimson throws her blood canister and it will attach to an enemy over 1 second. For the next 3 seconds, their health is used as your blood resource. Afterwards, replace your blood canister with a full one. If you do not hit an enemy, restore 70% of your ultimate charge.
Ugh, there's more.
Crimson's default talent is Cornucopia. Feast is now a targeted ability, affecting only yourself and 1 ally. Feast cooldown is reduced by 9 seconds.
I want it! I need it!
At level 2, Crimson gains access to Greed. While above 1800 blood, you gain 20% damage reduction and deal 20% increase to damage.
Another one bites the dust.
At level 8, Crimson gains access to Addiction. Medicate can now be cast onto enemies, reducing their movement speed by 60% for 1 second. This can be applied to each enemy every 2 seconds.
Well, that was horrid.
Thank you for watching the Paladins fan champion reveal for Crimson, the DuVair Collector. If you liked this video, hit that like button. If you didn't, hit that dislike button and call me a big idiot in the comments or something, I don't really care. If you want to see any other fan champion reveals, let me know in the comments. It was a lot of work to make this. It was also a lot of fun.